the collar of my shirt up because I feel like a bad boy. Let's go. Holy shit. Let's go. I've been eating 4 eggs a day every single day for the past 4 to 5 months, and the only time period I've missed in between all this time is a 2 week stretch where I literally cut my hand. I cut my hand in 2 different places and I couldn't even wash it for 2 weeks, let alone cook. And so that was the only time I missed eating 4 eggs a day. And get this, for the past 2 weeks, I've actually switched up to 6 eggs a day from 4 eggs. And so it's freaking awesome. Why do I do it? I do it for the protein, okay, for the health benefits, and because protein powder is just too freaking expensive, bro. I'm a student. I'm a student. Now let's get into all of these one by one. Talking about, let's start with protein. Eggs and protein. Eggs have high protein. Boom! Case closed. Now let's talk about the health benefits. I don't know if you know this, but there's a self-improvement YouTuber out there, the best self-improvement YouTuber out there, called Hamza Ahmed. You know, alright, some of you might call him misogynist or something. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I freaking love him, bro. Now, he swears by eating at least 4 eggs a day every single day. And he says that apparently, according to him, I believe him, bro. I believe him. According to him, 4 eggs a day contain the perfect amount of like good cholesterol, you know, the optimal amount of good cholesterol to increase your testosterone. Okay, cholesterol is the building block for testosterone. Okay, that's what I heard, man. And 4 eggs a day contains the optimal amount of good cholesterol to optimize testosterone production, according to him. And so he like, in a video of his, he makes you swear, you know, he's like, eat 4 eggs a day every single day for the rest of your life. He makes you say 3 times, you know, I will eat 4 eggs a day every single day for the rest of your life. I did it, bro. I did it. And ever since, I've been eating 4 eggs a day every single day, and I plan to do it for the rest of my life. And another thing that he said, holy shit, another thing he said that is that eggs give him a better erection. Whoa, what? We can talk about this stuff, bro, man to man. Okay, he said eggs give him better erections, better morning wood. Okay, you know what morning wood is? Google it, bro. All right. He said that at least 4 eggs a day is the recommended. He promises you to eat at least 4 eggs a day, but he himself he eats 10 eggs a day. And he said that it's probably placebo for him, but he said that 10 eggs a day gives him like, guess what? Gives him like good erections. All right. Now my opinions on this, bro. I'm a freaking teenager, all right? So I was at a pretty good level with my erection already. But I can tell you, when I made the switch from like 4 to 6 eggs, I felt it, bro. I don't know if it's placebo for me as well or not, but I definitely felt that. In the past, I think 2 days, I've been eating like 10 eggs a day, right? Almost 10 eggs a day. Like the 2 days ago, I literally ate 10 eggs because I eat 6 eggs a day, and then they have like breakfast in my dorm as well. You know, I live in a dorm. I'm on a fully funded scholarship, by the way, studying in Istanbul. You know, if you want to know more about my scholarship and which I'm on, and you want to apply and all, I have a separate YouTube channel linked in my, not in the description, but in my bio about this channel. All right. Now, they had like they had eggs in breakfast in the dorm, and so I ate like 4 eggs for breakfast, and I ate my 6 eggs separately as well. And then the next day as well, you know, they had like 3 to 4 scrambled eggs, and I ate my 6 eggs on top of that as well. And so that's about 9 to 10 eggs every single day. As you can see, I am very much alive. I am not dead, all right? And so I can definitely confirm the erection part right now. My bad, bro, my bad. And so, like I said, I'm a freaking teenager, bro. It was pretty at a pretty good level already, you know. And but if you try this diet and you feel the improvement, you know, and you okay, bro. This is like one of the highest indicators of testosterone. All right, getting morning wood is one of the best indicators of testosterone. Okay, so eating eggs literally improves your testosterone. At least that is for me. Now you might be hearing all of this and going, "Oh, 6 eggs a day, bro. That's too much." Don't shit on it unless you've tried it. Okay, don't give it a try yourself and then be the one to judge it. Like even in Pakistan, my parents told me like, okay, oh, you know, eating like more than 3 eggs a day, even 3 eggs a day. But my family does not know about this. Okay, I have not told anyone in my family that I'm eating freaking 6 eggs a day, bro. Let alone sometimes they make eggs over here as well, and he eats 6 eggs on top of the amount of eggs I eat over here. And so sometimes it's like 9, 10 eggs a day, bro. Who cares, man? And so you might be going and thinking about like, you know, oh, this is too bad for you. Just think about it from an open mind, okay? Think about it from an open mind. You've never actually tried it. You know, the people who've told you that eggs are bad, for example, your parents, they've probably never tried eating like 6 or 10 eggs a day. You know who has tried? Me. And I'm freaking alive, bro. I'm getting in my protein, you know, getting in my indicators of testosterone. And so I'm telling you, it's pretty epic, okay? All right. You might be going, now let's talk about the downsides, all right? You might be thinking like, okay, you know, what about the cholesterol? I look like I give a shit about the cholesterol, bro. I'm only concerned about the protein, bro. It has protein, cholesterol. What the hell, bro? Good or bad cholesterol? There's no good or bad, bro. It's only cholesterol, bro. I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, by the way. But the point I'm making is I don't care about the cholesterol, okay? I'm just doing it, and something happens to me, I'll make a video about it, you know? Just don't eat the eggs. But I've been doing it for like, I think, 4 to 5 months, maybe even half a year at this point. I feel awesome, bro. I feel awesome every single day. You know, I have energy. You know, this YouTube video is the first thing that I'm doing. Okay, this YouTube video, I'm making this YouTube video is literally the first thing that I'm doing in the morning. Okay, so I have that drive. Okay, I feel pretty awesome all the time. Okay, now, and you might be thinking about like a lot of people from India and Pakistan. You know, especially when I was in Pakistan. You know, right now I'm in Istanbul. Okay, I live in on my own. Heck yeah. When I was in Pakistan, you know, my mother used to say like, "Oh, eggs are too hot for you." There's a certain like temperature associated with eggs, which I found out later has no like value scientific basis for like eggs being hot, you know. Like eating too many eggs makes you hot. Whoa, bro, sounds like a problem I want to have. Let's go. My bad. And so he said like, oh, don't eat too many eggs, bro, you know, it's apparently hot for your body. And she said you might grow, you know, pimples all over your body, which I found completely pointless because I was growing pimples on my face anyways, you know, even before I ate all of these eggs, you know. And the thing is, I do have pimples, you know, I do have pimples popping up right now. If you track my pimples on my videos, what the heck, you might find out like I have a pimple over here, a pimple over there, you know. But I just started doing skincare, and you know, by the way, I do not think skincare is gay, you know, skincare is not gay, by the way. And so you want to know why? All right, for those of you who are saying skincare is gay, I'm literally doing it for the girls, bro. So it's literally done for the girls, bro. How is it gay, man? Come on. You're literally doing it for the girls, bro. Come on. Refute that. So in Pakistan, I used to get pimples on my face anyways, all right? And so I was trying to drink more water, you know, do this stuff anyways. And now I'm here, I'm eating eggs and I'm doing skincare and my skin is better, bro. I don't know if you could see, but it's not that bad, okay? Even if I have like rough skin texture or whatever, bro, what the hell. I just started doing skincare, you know, and it's all going away little by little. And so I don't know if it's the egg, but I don't know if it's the eggs, bro. Even if it's the eggs, I legit don't care. But it's probably not the eggs because I used to have these problems even before. I used to eat 4 or 6 eggs a day back in Pakistan before I came here in Istanbul, and so it doesn't even matter, bro. Said if you get pimples from eating eggs, just try to do some skincare. You know, if it doesn't go away, just keep eating the eggs because of the health benefits as well as the protein, bro. I would keep doing it because who cares, man? Not bad. Now, how to get in 6 freaking eggs a day? The way I used to do it is I used to cook the eggs in a freaking bowl. I used to make the eggs in a pan, you know, scramble eggs, you know, it was pretty quick, okay? You just add a stick of butter. By the way, do not use seed oils, okay? When you're making your eggs, do not use seed oils. Always use butter, okay? That's healthier, all right? And the seed oils are just bad for you, okay? They reduce your testosterone, okay? I don't know about the science behind this, but that's what I heard from Hamza, and it's what I'm getting to you, all right? And I just trust that guy, okay? You always use like butter, okay? For your health, for your own health. Not for me, bro, for your health, okay? Try it, okay? Try it. Stop. Just try it for yourself, okay? Use butter to make the eggs. And what I used to do is I used to make the eggs in a pan, you know, just put a stick of butter in, you know, 4 eggs, and just mix them all up. And sometimes I would just eat them straight from the pan, you know, in the dorm kitchen. I would just make them in the dorm kitchen. I would hold the pan in this hand, get a spoon, eat them from the pan, just go back to my room, be happy. You know, that was my, I used to have my lunch in the university, but that was like my post lunch when I used to come back to the dorm. I'm just trying to get in my protein and be big, bro. What are you blaming me for? And, what happened is I fell and I and I cut my hand in like 2 places, and so I I actually fell because I was going up taking my eggs. You know, I had my eggs over here and my butter over here in both in glass bowls, and I fell. You know, I dropped them both, and I put my hand on the stairs. You know, where the broken glass pieces were, and then cut my hand. So I broke my hand because of the eggs, bro. But I still I didn't stop eating the eggs. So what later happened was I discovered that boiling eggs is a lot easier than cooking them, and so the way that I'm doing it now is I boil my eggs for the next day. For the next day, you know, at night, usually after Maghrib or after Isha or something, I boil 6 eggs. You know, I put it in a kettle, I put water in, I put it on the electricity. You know, I leave it there for like 20 minutes, okay? And so the way the kettle works is that it boils the water and it just leaves it over there. You know, I just leave it sitting over there for like 20 minutes, and then you know I just get it, and then I basically I put them in a tray, and then I just put them in the freezer, put them in the fridge for the next day. And what I do is basically is I have 2 meals over here in my dorm, and so I eat 3 eggs with the breakfast, Why am I burping, bro? I didn't even have breakfast. What the hell? I eat 3 eggs for breakfast and I eat 3 eggs for dinner. Okay, they only have breakfast and dinner in the dorm. And I do have lunch. I have like a post-workout high carb sandwich. I don't add eggs to that. I just don't like doing it. I just eat 3 eggs for breakfast and 3 eggs for the dinner. And so that's, I think, is the easiest way to get in your meals. Just add boiled eggs to whatever you're eating throughout the day. If I was in Pakistan, the way I would do this is I would just add like 1 or 2 eggs, to every single meal. I would try to push for 2 eggs, but my mom would never, okay? And so if it was up to me and I was in Pakistan, the way I would do this is I would just eat like 2 eggs every single day, with 2 eggs with breakfast, 2 eggs with like lunch, and 2 eggs with like dinner. That's the way I would do it. But and I think that is just the easiest way to do it. 6 eggs in itself, if you're trying to cook it and then eat it, it's gonna be a bit hard. But if you add like eggs to the end of your meals, with your meals, it's gonna be a lot much easier. Yeah, I've been doing this, eating 4 eggs every single day, and I've made the switch to like 6 eggs a day, and I feel pretty freaking awesome, bro. And I feel all of the benefits that Hamza told me about. And if you don't watch Hamza on YouTube, why not, bro? He's a freaking 7.1 YouTuber, bro. And so yeah, yeah, that's it.